Hey there, brilliant people. So today's question is, what is expectant listening and why should I use it? So expectant listening is pretty much what it sounds like. It's when you're listening, expecting the answer. So think about the time when you're having a conversation with someone and you've just asked them a bit of a curly question. And you can see that they're sitting there thinking about it. Well, I mean, yes, you could then jump in and start talking about something else, but you know that if you do that, you're not likely to get the answer that you're after. But if you are prepared to sit there and listen, expecting the answer to arrive at any minute, well, then there's a pretty good chance that you're going to get the answer that you're looking for. And that's what expectant listening is. So when we use our intuition, that is actually the state, particularly when we're first starting to learn to work with our intuition. That's the state that you want to actually be using your intuition in. You want to be using your intuition in this state of expectant listening. It's almost whether you're thinking of it as you're sort of listening for an answer from the universe or listening from an answer from your subconscious. It doesn't matter who you're listening to, whatever that you feel that your intuition, that you're communicating with when you're using your intuition, by setting an intention, asking a question, creating a focus, and then having this this expectant listening, or you're just in that state of anticipating that you're going to get that answer, that it's going to arrive. When you are in this state, which is it's almost like a very active form of being receptive, it really helps facilitate you getting the answers. And so that is one of the first things that expectant listening does for you. It puts you into a highly receptive state, because when you are in the state of expectant listening, that's what all your intention is around. All your intention is around receiving the answer. So because you're in this highly receptive state, it really increases the likelihood that you are going to indeed get the answer that you're looking for. And again, because when you have this expectant listening, you're very focused on where you are expecting the answer to come from. So you're very focused on the area, the thing that you're using your intuition around. And so because of that, because your focus is on the area that your intuition is engaged in, it's actually going to increase your ability to become attuned with it. So again, it's kind of like getting on the same wavelength. Your expectant listening helps you get on that same wavelength, and therefore, again, it facilitates you getting the answer and getting a clear answer, which is obviously even more useful. And the third thing that it does, as I've kind of already mentioned, it increases your focus. And that's important because it also increases your intention, because that's what you're doing. You're practicing your focus and intention. And when we're working with energy, when we're working with intuition, I've talked about it before, I'll probably talk about it again, it's all focus and intention. And in that state of expectant listening, that's all that we're doing. We're using our focus and our intention to really anticipate that the answer will arrive, and that really facilitates the answer doing just that. So when you're using your intuition, do your best to work with your intuition from that state of expectant listening. And and yeah, let me know how you go, if that really improves the answers that you're getting and the way your intuition is working. Because if with an improved intuition, that will help you remember that you're brilliant.